And the only respite for the rivals like you is just that, or at least he's leaving. That's all you might get. That's the only thing you might get look forward to.
I'm not gonna lie. This
at least
I
they
am.
won't be here.
I'll be honest. I'm. Look, I really want. I don't like being in this position. This is the most like previous seasons where we had to choose between Man City and Liverpool, or we had to go with Man City because they're not really that much of a threat. Blah, da, 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 da. But since before last season, I started being in a really uncomfortable place because I had to pick between City, Liverpool, and Arsenal.
Yeah, that's a nasty position to be in.
Right. So last season weren't too bad because it was literally City on Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, okay. In my head, I said they're not winning the treble. I thought they'll screw up one of them, right? So when it dispatched us in the final, I was like, oh, Jesus, they are actually going to win this treble. So at that point, I was like, why didn't Arsenal do better? I was laughing at Arsenal the whole time until they beat us in the FA Cup final. And I was like, oh, come on, Arsenal, you got to do better, man. I went all the way back to blame Arsenal, bro.
Oh, my days.
Right? And in this season now, I'm really in a tough spot. I said this on KG show. I put it on United United Views comments. Seeing City win 4 in a row is disgusting. Letting Liverpool get their 20th league title on Klopp's last season is disgusting. So I have to pin my hopes on the most unserious and undisciplined team out of the 3.
Wow.
And the team that I hate their fans the most.
So what is that? Absteta, yeah? Man, like Absteta, you know?
See, it's shit like that. I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say yes.
Man, like Absteta, you know? They got a dub this weekend. You know what I mean? They're on a little run, but let's move on to your boys, man. You know,
right?
Because let me start
this out of the way.
Yeah, let's get this out of the way quickly. Because I'll start off by saying I was watching you guys collecting dubs. Yeah, but I was really watching your games closely, and I kept coming on here saying, "Why is it still 5-5? Why ain't he changed it?" And you kept saying, "Nah, it's not convincing. Nah, this, that, and the other." And boy, it looks like everything is chicken has come to roost, or whatever that saying goes.
We have been playing like that for 6 games. 5 we managed to win. Some people are saying individual brilliance. Da 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 da. Now, bearing in mind, individual brilliance. We've heard this before. We've heard this with another manager, right? So I'm not too happy about that, right? I've seen all sorts of United players. I mean, United fans back certain players. Oh, he'll do it in this time, or back the manager. He's doing it for results because that's what United fans want. I don't remember United fans being reduced to we just want results. Because if that's the case, we should have stayed with Jose. He was getting results the ugliest way possible, but he was getting results. But we didn't. We hounded him out. And then on the other side, before that, Elvigi was playing football, not the most exciting, but you could have built onto something where we keep the ball 90% of the time, and then the opposition team are dying to get the ball back. Right? That was the style of play. A clear style of play. Slightly, that could be changed to attractive. We handed him out because it wasn't enough. He weren't getting the results. So I've heard all sorts of defenses for this man. Now, whilst I'm not saying I'm kicking him out, because I've been saying this since January. Since December. How can I kick the man out when the tools that he has? Now, I am going to come to his purchases because there's question marks there. But the majority of the tools he has are either, and they're not the level of, well, they are, but they're not, right? Are either kids or the players that failed under LVG, Jose, and Ole. That's the tools you have. It's like buying a car that's got 180k mileage on it, putting some new parts, and expecting it to run like a brand new car. I'm not going to put all the pressure on him, but I'm saying, my brother, I'm not putting the blame 100% out your way, because now I'm going to go to the team he selected.
Yeah.
All right, so you put a new boy on. From my recollection, that boy is a striker. You now have put him on right wing, and you've
Who's
put
that?
a play. What's his name? Let me just get the details out.
Well, he started this guy.
Yeah, young player.
All right, I didn't even know. Where? I'm going to double check this. I'm going lineups, eh? Forson. I say
Yes,
Forson.
Forson. Yeah,
All right.
Forson featured in that Wolves game that we won 4-3.
Okay.
Right, he's actually the one that passed the ball to Maynard for him to before he did the dribble.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, that's a striker, left-footed striker, if I remember correct. You put him on the right-hand side.
So this was the what you call it, Hoyland replacement. That's a striker, but then he moved him to right wing.
Yeah, and then who did he put up front? Kuda.
Oh, don't tell me, Mr. Rashford. Eh?
How many more times do you want to see Rashford fail as a striker before you understand he's not a striker? That's what I don't understand.
He's failing as a winger as well this year.
I know, but at least as a winger, we have an option with him to run in behind. Because as a striker, he is dead. No. 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 He is dead. Dead. Like in this game, I swear there was moments where I didn't know he was on the pitch. I didn't even know he was an option. My thing is, something is working, has worked for the last 5 games before this game, right? It was Garnacho on the right, Rashford on the left. I know they interchange sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's a constant. Don't break that up when you're having injury crisis. A man's a striker, put him up front. If he dies, at least you've got these two. Yeah? But what he done is by putting Rashford there and a young man at right
mixed
wing,
up the whole
he killed
thing.
these two.
Yeah.
Left Garnacho by himself. And you know Garnacho is not the sort of player you want to rest your hat on.
Nah.
Right? Now let's come to midfield. Maino was having an average game. He's allowed that. He's 18 years old. We should not be putting our weight on him. Right? Because even when we bought Rooney, we didn't put all our weight on him. He had other players around him to do a job.
Yeah.
Right? Same as Ronaldo, same for all the other youngsters we had in our past. Casemiro looks like he has no legs left.
Yeah, he's looking finished.
But he's at least useful to some extent. But my anger goes to one man who wears the captain's armband.
Well, the rat, yeah? Ratatouille, huh?
Ratatouille. My guy.
You know, on that guy.
You know what? For seasons, any football fan, and I'm being very specific, anyone that understands football and watches football have been saying this guy is a problem. But he got goals and assists, so we had to always shut up and be in the darkness. This season, he's not getting goals and assists. Almost every game, people are mentioning him as he's a problem.
I'm seeing some of his followers mentioning him now, starting to complain more. They're getting louder and louder. It was a bit muted towards in the beginning of the season, but I'm starting to see they're getting louder and louder now. Now they're starting to really say, nah, this ain't it, dog.
When I go online, I've been having arguments. Like a month ago, I said on someone's channel, I said, yo, if someone wants to give me 80 million for him right now, I'm taking it. Because he's not going to get better than what he's delivered. And we are never going to win a league with him there. You might do knockout competition with him there. You might. But even then, like, if we're doing big competitions, I'm talking Champions League.
Nah.
Well, we've just seen what happens. He's not going to win us that. And the league over the course of a season, everyone's clocked on what he's like now.
Yeah.
Everyone's clocked on. He's headless.
My last question with you, man. Yeah. What's this basketball thing that's going on with your team?
Why you can't control? We can't control nothing. We can't control nothing. In fact, it's like I said, this is why I'm talking about style of play. People are saying now, oh, Ten Hag can't do his style of play because he's after results. The football we've been watching is drab
Yeah.
for the last 6 games. We've been calling it, yo, we're going to get caught out. And imagine, we've been relying on a man that, yeah, fine, he scored 5 games in a row or 6 games in a row or something like that, yeah? But he's also the same man that couldn't score in 13 games. That's the man we started relying on to get wins. Like,
Yeah, that's
the
crazy.
math is not mathing, bro. It's like
You can't go from